All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Man, who's looked at here?
And still in her jammies here.
And Jamie and I are super excited for another Sarah Millican. That's right, I said it. Sarah Millican stole from her. Which one of her videos are we checking out today?
Gifts from your cats. Now, I'm going to cut you off and I'm just going to say, I was given the most amazing gift, wouldn't you say, from our cat a few weeks ago, no, months ago now. That one middle of the night surprise.
When she took on the pillow?
happily sleeping. When I
She
woke
does not
up,
sleep happily. You wake her up and it's like, ah!
when I woke up to our cat throwing up on me and my pillow. That was the nastiest gift our cat has ever given. So gross and disgusting.
I think it missed you, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was all in my hair and everything. Remember that? You totally stripped the bed while I washed.
Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't know if she means an actual cat. Just saying. Think about a body part she might be talking about. If you like this video, please don't forget to.
I'm really sad now. I was hoping it's gifts from your cat.
Could be wrong.
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos.
She just puts the headphones on.
I hope it's like
Oh
an
my
actual
gosh.
pet cat.
Feelings hurt. Crushed. Here we smell.
But I do worry that I tell people a bit too soon in any conversation that I've got cats. I've got cats, it's too soon, it's too soon. I've got cats, that's lovely, and your account number is... And that's because they're not too bad at the minute, but I've often got big scratches on my arms, and I don't want anybody to ever misconstrue what those scratches are. I don't want anybody to ever leave my company going, she seemed really happy, but did you see her arms? When truth be told, it's because I cuddle them too tight and let's fight back. But the first cat we got 2 years ago, a little ginger kitten, he's called Chief Brody, named after the police chief in Jaws. I was still living at the flat at the time, and I thought I'll let him have a wander around, get his bearings, have a bit of a sniff, a bit of an investigate. And he went round the back of the sofa, and I was quite surprised because I'd lived there for 6 years and I'd never been round the back of the sofa. And the Hoover certainly hadn't. And he came back round with what can only be described as 4 big grey fluffy slippers on. So I sent him back round to finish the job. I don't know if you've ever tried to litter train a cat. It's normally quite straightforward. Whenever they look like they're about to do something, you pick them up and you plonk them in the litter tray, you hope for the best. But Chief Brody took a wild cotton on, kept having it laxed, poor bugger. And at one point, my fella and I were standing over the litter tray, just looking at each other going, is there anything we could be doing to help him that we're not already doing? And my fella, because he's so lovely, he looked down at the litter tray and he went, do you want me to do a shit in it to start him off?
No way.
No.
I've never thought of that.
No, I really don't. It would be end to end. And the cat would be like, who the lives here? Aslan.
Aslan.
But I have 2 friends who look after my cats when I'm away from home. One of them is an animal lover, one not so much. Give us a cheer if you consider yourself an animal lover.
I'm a lover.
Give us a cheer if you're not really bothered. It's totally fine, isn't it? It's totally fine. My friend who is the animal lover, she looks after them because she loves them. My friend who isn't the animal lover, she looks after them because she loves me. It's very sweet. So the friend who is the animal lover, when she looks after them, she'll take a photograph of them to send to me, and underneath the photograph, it'll say, hiya, ma'am. Because they call me ma'am, it's not weird, fuck off. And I know that we're close, because whenever I see them, they always need a shit. They say, hiya, ma'am, we miss you, we'll see you soon, and it settles me. Wherever I am in the country or the world, it settles me, because I know that they're safe and that they're happy. My friend who isn't the animal lover takes a picture just the same, but underneath her picture, it'll say, here is the photograph you requested.
Yes.
They are still alive, I will check again tomorrow.
Now, I understand what she's saying, but we should say pet lovers, because I have nothing against animals, but I'm not a big pet guy. We have a cat. We used to have 2. Daughter's got a guinea pig. We're dog sitting right now. Very, very lovely dog. We've tried doing the dog thing many, many times. We said it before. Can't handle it. But I'm more like the second one than the first one. Hiya, Mom. Not a chance.
Well, it's funny because I'm just listening to that, and I'm definitely the take the pictures. Like when I watch other people's cats or dogs, or like even with my sister's dog right now, that's with us. I take pictures constantly and send them. Oh, it's doing so well, so cute, says hi, because I know it's
I wouldn't
that
even
comfort.
think of the picture.
Yeah, no, that's my first thing.
Unless they request like that. But I probably would think of something a little more jazzy than here's a picture you requested.
Still alive, I will check again tomorrow. But they are house cats, they don't go outside. They will go outside at some point, but I'm sort of nervous. I'm nervous for their safety, but also I'm a little bit worried about what they might bring back in with them. I know this is a thing that cats do. Have we got cat owners in tonight? Yeah. Quite a few of you. Now I know that whatever they bring in, be it a mouse or a bird, if it's still alive, I'm to try and catch it and put it back in the garden, and if it's dead, I'm to put it in the outside bin. That's fine. But what I don't know is what I'm supposed to do if whatever they bring in is still a little bit twitchy. Has this happened to any of you? Yes. Oh, nearly all of you. This is horrible. Let's get some suggestions what you think I should do. Let's start at the top. So anybody in the top section got a suggestion what I should do with a half-dead animal? Shout out.
I know.
Put a bucket over it.
Put a bucket over it. Have you done that, love?
Yes.
Yes. What animal was it?
A bird and a mouse and a rat.
A bird and a mouse and a rat at the same time? Like a tiny little rubbish zoo. So are these all separate occasions?
Separate.
Yes, and so you put the bucket over it until...
The husband came home.
Oh. Until your husband came home. We've got a feminist in, girls. And then what did he do?
Luckily they'd all died.
Luckily they'd all died.
She sounds Irish.
That is the best sentence I've heard in ages. We should all start adding that on to the end of all of our stories. Luckily, they all died. Good answer, lady upstairs. Anybody in the next section down got a suggestion what I should do with a half-dead animal?
Hit it with a spade.
Hit it with a spade. He didn't even have to think of that, did he? Just hit it with a spade. Hit it with... have you done that, love? Yes. Was it definitely an animal? You've got a couple of ex-wives in your garden or anything? Anybody else in that section? CPR. Oh, the rest of you feel like such shits now. CPR. Have you done that?
No.
Yes. What animal was it, love? It was a cat. Either option one, she has not understood the question. Option two, her cat brought in another cat. I'm going to go with option two because that feels awesome to me. Anybody in the next section down got a suggestion what I should do with a half-dead animal?
Give it back to it so we can finish it off.
No.
Give it back to the cat, so we can finish it off. And when you say finish it off, all right, sorry, you mean eat it? Okay, sorry, I wasn't.
My mind did not go
One
there.
tiny final wank. A cat couldn't even do that because they don't have that kind of hands. It'd have to do it with its paws. Well, you've just made me mime a cat wanking off a mouse. You dirty bastards. So you mean give it back to the cat so the cat can eat it? I like that idea because that feels like good parenting, doesn't it? Because it's like, finish your tea or you're not playing out.
Absolutely.
I like it, it's good. Anybody else in that section?
Put it on YouTube.
Put it on YouTube? Oh, we've got a young one in. How old are you, Flower?
25.
25. Get out.
You sounded just so nervous. So scared.
We're watching this on YouTube.
Look around you, love. You don't belong. That was so much fun. Sorry. Being rude to young people, you should try it. It's awesome. Next level down. So are you the grand circle? Is that what you the grand circle? It's the lady there. Like, yes, we're grand. Okay. So the grand circle. Anybody got a suggestion what to do with a half-dead animal? Bash it with a hammer.
Gosh.
Where are you from? The felon? I love that there's a lady cheering that I've just implied that she's from the Felon, because you're clearly from the Felon, yeah! We wash things with hammers! Anybody else in that section?
Chuck it over next door.
Chuck it over next door!
You're from. That's actually not a bad idea.
Anything that stops you having to talk to your neighbours. Good answer, thank you very much. Anybody in the boxes or downstairs got a suggestion? Hold on. We're coming back to you. Say that again, love. Put it in a pie because you know it's still fresh. That's clearly all he's bothered about. Is it fresh? Yeah, well, I'll eat it. Doesn't matter what the it is. Have you done that? So you've had chips with it as well? Oh, and what kind of animals have you put in pies? Nothing exciting, just a pigeon.
Pussy pie's nice.
Wowzers. You actually went there, didn't you? He's doing that with his arm as well, like he's a winner. Something tells me by how mortified your girlfriend is that you're not going to get any of that for a while. So pie, and there was another one at the back. Shout
Okay,
again.
I just remember.
In a cage and keep it as a pet.
No.
Keep a half-dead animal as a pet. Have you done that?
It was fine, it came back to life all right.
Oh, what animal was it?
It was a vole.
It was a vole.
What is that?
Okay. Such a weird thing. So just today, randomly, I'm running a club, and our daughter comes into the room in my classroom with her friend, and they're talking about owl pellets because science night is coming up, and she said that when she dissected an owl pellet, it was a vole. And I looked at her and I said, a vole? What? And because I was just eavesdropping, she said, no, a vole with a V. And I'd never heard of that before.
Never heard
And
of that.
here it goes. Same day, I hear it twice.
You know what it is?
No, we should
Oh.
look it up.
Okay,
My voice went all high pitched there.
that was exciting.
The lady at the front is a big fan of voles.
I look it up.
Finally, somebody mentions voles. How long have I been here? Nearly half an hour. Nobody's done any vole jokes yet. And how long did it live?
It lived for about a month and then it escaped.
You know why it escaped? Because it's a fucking wild animal. It didn't escape, it went home. Anybody else downstairs?
Went home.
Give it to the dog to chew on. So I've got to get a dog now. What do I do with the stuff the dog brings in? Give it to your horse. Fucking hell. This is going to get out of hand. See, I asked this question when I was working in Australia last year, and I would occasionally shit myself. I'd slightly forget I was in Australia. And when people would say things like lizards, I would think, fucking lizards? I didn't know this might happen. Tiny dinosaurs, because that's what they are. One lady said, my cat brings in half-dead lizards. And I said, what do you do? She said, I take them to the vet, and then after a week, I go back and check up on them. I said, well, what happens when you go back and check up on them? She said, well, the vet always says, I managed to revive them, and I've released them back into the wild. And I thought, bless your cotton socks for believing that, love. They must see her coming, mustn't they? Oh, it's lizard woman again. With a bag of half lizards. Expect us to match them all up.
Oh.
Brenda, look, that doesn't go. The pattern's different. Can you see? Try that one. No, but I've seen that one somewhere before. Another lady
awesome.
said that her cat brought in a half-dead parrot. I said, what did you do with a half-dead parrot? She said, I just put my fingers over its nostrils for a while. Which is all very well until the parrot realises it has a mouth. That was close, that was close. Then one really serious lady, very straight face, she said, drowned it. I said, what did you drown? She said, it was a frog. I love the idea of a frog going, oh no, don't put us in the water. I hate the water. That's my natural habitat, just a fucking idiot. Ooh! But my sister said, are you going to bury all of the animals your cat's bringing in the garden? And I said, no, because it's the first time I've had a garden as an adult. I'm not about to turn it into a pet cemetery. And then I thought about it, and there is a plus side to this. Think of how many magnums I'd have to eat for all of the little lolly stick crosses.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
That's her positive side of it. I love it.
There's a vole. It's a
Meadow
small
mice.
rodent, sometimes called a meadow mice. It's kind of cute.
See, I would have just called it a mouse. I mean, the
yeah.
fact that it like comes in, you're like, oh, that's a vole, not a mouse. You're silly. I don't know. Do you guys have eyes for those kind of specific types of animals? Maybe animal lovers would. I've never heard of the thing before. I've heard of a mole, not a vole.
Still wearing the headphones. I think too, we don't have them here. Like, we're in a desert. We don't really have.
It doesn't matter. I've never heard it before.
Because we
I
don't.
don't have giraffes in my backyard either. I've never heard of those.
That's a major animal. We don't have those
Oh,
here. So
major.
you, like, don't hear about it or see the problem often.
Have some positive talk, please.
I know. We have scorpions and snakes and spiders. Oh my.
People eat scorpions and stuff.
And spiders. And
One of my
tarantulas.
students said, oh yeah, if you eat the scorpion, just make sure you don't eat the tail because that's the poisonous part. But you can eat the rest of it, no problem. Why would I want to?
Put them in lollipops too.
Yes, they do. So you were right. It was cats. Like I said, we have
Goodness.
cats, so we understand a lot of what she was saying there.
Except for our cats don't go outside, so we don't get those kind of surprises.
No, and they're not going to go outside. Or
No.
she's not going to go outside. She has before. Our cat used to be a homeless cat. We rescued her at like 7 or 8 years old, and she had been out in the wild a few times. And so, anyways, she's always trying to get out. She always thinks she wants to get out. And sometimes she'll sneak out for like a few minutes, 20 minutes, and she's just yelping outside the door, let me in, let me in. So we didn't even realize it, but she had gotten out the night before, all night. At that time, I had this great idea. Put bikes out there and put this ugly tarp in our backyard over the bikes so they don't get rusted because we didn't have a lot of room in our garage.
Our old house, yeah.
And so the tarp was underneath. It was over like a little canopy kind of a thing. And so we're in the backyard and she's recording a little video of me opening up the bat for the cricket bat for the first time. And we hear all this yelping, meow, 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 meow. And she comes out from underneath the tarp. She's just so mad with dirt. How'd you get outside?
And in
She
one
couldn't
night.
wait to get inside. Yeah, one night.
One night she was so dirty. We were like, what happened?
That tarp probably collected a lot of dirt. But
Probably. She
um,
got a serious bath.
the scratches are definitely for real. She told you her fun story being woken up by the cat. Pets, there's just so much work. I'm just not a pet person for crying out loud.
Yeah. I love them. I want to hold them and squeeze them and love them, but I don't want to deal with them.
Yeah, but you always want to keep them, and then like 3 days later, you're like, eh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to deal with them. Like, I
You
want to
got-
love
you
them
gotta
and
stop
squeeze them and
keeping
hold
them.
them. I know.
Let us know if you are an animal lover, as she puts it. If you like pets, how many pets do you have? All that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.